a citizen of the Benepolian community, you should be at least be a resident for 7 years. This means that you should live inside the boundaries of the country or the city for 7 years. Then you have to get your nationality. You need to take a naturalization exam, which will have content on the history of the city and the country, and the rules that have to be followed. If one of your relatives, like your grandmother, grandfather, father, or mother, are citizens of this community, you will be granted yours too, for sure.
Okay, so first of all, the name of our city is Penepolis. So let's start with that discourse. We'll deal with discourse because since our government is the democracy, any citizen can go to the main building of the government to express their opinions, if whether our city or our government is doing something good or something bad. Since in our city we have freedom of speech, this idea we have like learned from Stuart Mill, that say that freedom of speech is very important in order for a civilization to evolve and to produce new ideas, because he mentions that if a city only stays in a status quo where there is no opinion, where there is no freedom of speech, then the all that information that the government like tells the people will be like true always, because there will not be any opposing force, any opposing opinion or idea or antithesis to the actual concept. I don't know, anything, a law or a rule. And even though an opinion from another person is wrong, it doesn't matter, because in some way there will always be like a truth in it, because it will be like a different perspective, like, hey, oh wow, I didn't see that perspective, and that may improve the actual law, the actual perspective that the city has of a certain role or principle. The state religion, first of all, there's not going to be a state religion. This is based on the ideas of Rousseau, that say that the church need to be separated from the state, because the affairs from religion has nothing to do with the actual benefit of the society, since the religion doesn't necessarily seeks the greater good. It only matters for any religion, it only matters for any religion that the rules that they have must follow. So that's why there needs to be a separation between church or religion and state. Also, the education system, first of all, any citizens that have sons, babies, the government will take them, but every citizen that goes and that lives in Penepolis will sign a consent that every time that they have a baby, the government will take it, will raise him or her until they are 18 years old, and they will be raised with a basic education like math, physics, writing, and all that stuff. But primarily it will focus on morality, principally on utilitarianism, of what is really good and what is really bad, based on the ideals of John Stuart and Jeremy Bentham. And until they reach the age of 18, they'll be released and sent to a family, not to the previous family, but a new family, in order for them to perform a good role in the society. Now, what will convince the people to follow us, to follow the laws in in Penepolis? Well, first of all, we believe that since we're going to have a great stability, there is not going to be like any revolution or any discomfort. And if there is, the citizens will always have the right to say, hey, this is not wrong, and the government will always hear. So yeah, we're going to bring economic stability. Everyone will have like the basic needs, uh, and also, like we're going to like to how do you say, yes, we also gonna give them like coupons of 200 pesos that they can like exchange for groceries in the grocery store. So yeah, basically we are like making them happy in order for them to follow, like for them to say that, hey, this leader, this city does a right thing. I have everything I need and everything I want, so that's why they will follow us.
Of Penepolis, we're going to make sure that no one gets too much in power. We're going to make sure that everyone is equal by dividing the government into three branches: the executive, the judicial, and the legislative. Executive is formed by the president or the mayor and is in charge of approving new laws, while the legislative branch is in charge of creating new laws, and the judicial is in charge of interpreting the law. This theory was first invented by the philosopher Baron de Montesquieu, which created the separation of powers. He said that to be truly great, you should stand with the people, not above them.
Justice will be managed by the people and the leaders of the government in order to create a more fair, concrete, and clear set of laws in the Constitution that will state the fate of the person that has done a bad action. We will make many congresses, meetings, and polls in order to decide whether what will be the fate of the people that act against the society or make something that is harmful for the society or its people. And just as Socrates said, every man will get what they deserve in order for the common good. In order of what they done, they will get their punishment, fair or not. It will be in the fate of it will be on the hands of the people in our society. The government will take a big role as well as the people in the decisions, and the government is going to be always trying to be strict and firm and sometimes cruel in order to create fear in the minds of our citizens, and so they are aware of what a misbehavior can do for our society, or what can they happen if they misbehave as well, in order to control the peace and security of our society. Finally, the three worst crimes someone can make in our society are rape, stealing, and murder. These are the three worst crimes that will be taken care of in a cruel and strict way.
The culture our city lives by basically accepts everyone there is, no matter what their gender is or whatever they identify as. Our city also encourages people to be very active in sports activities. So we make people have a certain weight and in order to have them be in shape and have a good health. Our city also, all the citizens and the government uh, help each other to make the city grow in every sense you can think of. So our culture is basically like very inclusive, and we are always working together to get the best out of what we can do.
Talking for my partners and I, We hope this video have let you know how our society will work and how everything is strictly and precisely done in order to maintain peace and security in our society. This is the start of a new city, of a new society, and a new generation that will never die, where the man never fears success. Thank you.